Okay, what if the United States decide to go to Nigeria without the consent of Nigeria? How will they do that and how will they achieve it? And how will they achieve not to violate territory of Nigeria before they even go to rescue, or to fight Boko Haram without the consent of Nigeria? First of all, you need to understand geography in order to understand this. Secondly, you need to understand the rules that governs international waters and the territory of ocean territory within countries. It is obvious that within 12 to 200 nautical miles, it is international water away from your territory. So if America want to come from New York, let's find out how far they are going to, how long they are going to take, and how far they are going to travel in order to get to the international water that is within the borders of Nigeria that will not violate anybody's territory. Let's find out.
Okay, let's assume that the US is going to Nigeria to invade Nigeria. Since they will not have access to get into Nigeria, what they are going to use is the Gulf of Guinea here. Let's assume that they are leaving from New York. If they are going to leave from New York, United States, they are going to spend 9,000 kilometers to get to the Gulf of Guinea at the international water of the Gulf of Guinea without violating the strict protocols, which is called territorial integrity around the ocean, because now you see how long it is going to take them, plus minus 9,000 kilometers, to get to Gulf of Guinea from New York. Now, if they move from New York, now let us actually measure how far they are going to dock away from Nigeria, away from any other country that does not want to give them access to their water. Let's see how far they are going to dock away from them, because it will be from between 12 nautical miles to 200 nautical miles. They must stay away from Nigeria territory with between 12 and 200 nautical miles, which is 200 nautical miles is equivalent to 370 something kilometers away. Now let's show you where they are going to dock, away from Nigeria and away from any other country that does not want them in their waters. I'm going to measure from Yenagoa. I'm going to measure from Yenagoa for us to see how many kilometers away they are going to be. And remember, they're not going to be around any water that is, violating someone's territory. Sorry. Now, we're going to bring it down. So, they are going to dock somewhere here. They will dock somewhere here, 372 kilometers, equivalent to 200 nautical miles, away from the territory of any country. So if they dock here, 372 kilometers, that's where they are going to dock before their plane will take off from here, from warship. If they are going to dock a warship here, the plane will take off from here. How long will it take a plane to get to the northern Nigeria? To get to northern Nigeria, which is supposed to be here. The northern Nigeria. Let's discover something, that the furthest point towards the Gulf of Guinea is Akassa. Akassa is the furthest point. Let's give it this furthest point now. We give it 372 nautical miles. Sorry, kilometers, not nautical miles. 200 nautical miles. Let's give it in kilometers. 373 kilometers, equivalent to 200 nautical miles. We are going to measure how many kilometers will it take them to get to the north, or maybe we're going to be precise within Sambisa Forest or within all those areas that are troubled by the Boko Haram. If they have to go there, let's find out how long it is going to take them to get to the northern Nigeria. Where in the north we go via Gwagwarada. Okay, this is Abuja. Gwagwarada, Abuja, Kubwa. Where? So, Sokoto. It takes them 1,281 kilometers to get to Sokoto from the international waters, right? So now, to get to Jos, it is going to take them 1,069 kilometers. To get to Kano State, it is going to take them 1,270 kilometers. To get to Castena, it is going to take them 1,330 kilometers. So, Bauchi, it is going to take them 1,177 kilometers. So, to get to the furthest north, which is Sokoto, it is going to take them 1,200 kilometers to get there. Now, if it is going to take them this amount of time, now let's see the speed of their warplane. Now, if we measure it with F-16 warplane, which travels 1,000 or between 1,200 miles per hour, which is equivalent to 2,200 kilometers or 2,100 kilometers per hour, so it will only take them less than an hour, but like it is going to take them 30 minutes to get to the furthest north, Sokoto. 30 minutes with F-16 plane. There are other planes that are faster than F-16. Assume they are going to use F-22 Raptor. That one is going to take less than 17 minutes to reach Sokoto, taking off from the international waters. The international waters that is going to be 372 kilometers away from Nigeria and from, I can say 372 kilometers square, because it is going to be away from any countries around that does not give them access to their waters. So when they dock at the Gulf of Guinea, they will have access to any part that they want to go to Nigeria. Abuja is 900 kilometers, less than 15 minutes to Abuja, F-22 Raptor. But if it is F-16, it is going to take them like 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes to get to Sokoto, the furthest northern part of Nigeria. That is it. So, those of you who are claiming that your soldiers are ready and all these things, before you talk about the soldiers being ready, where is your air defense system first that is supposed to be somewhere at Yanagoa before you place one at Abuja, place. So where are they? If you do not have them, your soldiers will not even know when they are actually disrupted, that they will not know where the attack is coming from before they get decimated.